Hello friends! Today I will have a new combination of indicators which consists of 4 different time frames. The combination of these indicators together gives me an excellent trading signal which I will try to show you during the video. I start by setting the well-known indicator, its moving average. Let's leave the period as it is at 10. I replace SMA with the EMA. Let's change the color to blue, thicken the line and save. The second indicator is also a moving average. I will reduce the period to 3. Here I change and set EMA. The color is yellow and save. The third indicator is Vortex. I think its signal is one of the main ones in the method. I set the period to 10, thicken the line and save. The fourth is MACD, which also gives me very important signals. The MACD periods are 15, 27 and 9. Let's also thicken the lines. Leave the colors as they are and save. Then I set up 1-minute candles, and also trading time is 1 minute. Of course, I will choose the best currency pairs. I want to tell you that in today's video I will explain several important factors related to trading, which in this method has helped me a lot to open more effective positions. So I think an interesting video awaits you. It's exactly the perfect moment to enter. One of the main rules of my strategy is this: when I open a position in the downward direction, I always wait for a red candle. I avoid entering on a green one as much as possible because my practice has shown that these indicators work much more accurately on a red candle. To be more specific, when I open a position in the downward direction, it is better to open a position when I have a red candle. There are moments when there may be a small green candle, but I would also open a position, and I will try to find such moments and show you the difference between these two. And it's great! I made a pretty convincing profit, and I'm still continuing to trade here because the indicator signals have not ended yet. Friends, when the blue and yellow lines of the moving average cross each other and move in this case in the downward direction, one of the necessary factors is the candles. As I already told you, if we have a strong green candle, in this case I don't open a position, but if I have a small green candle, in this case I watch the indicator signals, how strong they are, and then I make a decision. And if we have red candles, this is the best additional signal to open a position in the downward direction. I think everything is going perfectly on the market, and great! It's so cool to have the second profit, but I have to switch to another currency pair. I have identified a good moment, and I opened the position again in the downward direction, of course for a period of 1 minute. If I have a moving average signal and if I have strong red candles, then I watch the MACD indicator. Its red and green lines must necessarily intersect each other, and the MACD candles must also be made in the downward direction. The signal is better if the MACD candles have just started moving in the downward direction. Roughly speaking, if 4 or less than 4 candles are made, it's the best signal for this method, and I think I like the situation on the market, and I think I'm gonna win this trade. Great. I also recorded my third perfect win. One of the secrets of this method is that the more recently the lines of each indicator have crossed each other, the stronger the signal. As you can see, the red and green lines of the vortex indicator have just crossed each other. The MACD lines also cross each other, and as you can see on the platform, a red MACD candle has also been made in the downward direction. I have these two strong signals, and also the blue and yellow lines of the moving average have crossed each other recently, which is the third strong signal, and this was the reason why I entered this trade. And overall, I like the situation on the market. It's good that I won, but as you can see, the candles did not go as down as much I expected. And of course, I'm still continuing to trade here because I think the trend will go down further, and I hope so. If the trend still persists and the candles don't go down, I usually don't follow it to the end and just switch to another currency pair. So when I have good signals from all three indicators and also strong red candles are fixed, there is a high chance of successfully closing the trade, and of course in the downward direction. Now I hope that this position will be successfully closed also, and I will continue to trade on, I think, another currency pairs, because oh, that's cool. Oh, this position was closed at a risk, and I didn't win some of the entries. As you can see, I missed a few seconds and would have closed all the entries successfully. That's what happens sometimes. I think it's an ideal moment, and of course I opened the position on the decline. In my experience, this strategy works best when all three indicators show a bearish signal at the same time. However, there are cases when I also open bullish positions. My main rule is this: to open a position, all three indicators must coincide. If at least one of them does not confirm the signal, I don't take the risk and simply do not open the position. I also never open a position if there are already too many candles on the MACD and in the direction in which I was going to enter. I think this often means a delayed reaction, and I think I'm going to win this trade. It's great. It's great. I have won again and again, and I think I'm already finishing my trading sessions here. I hope I covered all the details in detail and didn't miss anything. As I often say, I don't use it during high volatility. I will also remind you that I don't open bullish positions very often with this particular method, and most of the positions are just bearish because it works much better for me in bearish positions. I wish you very, very successful trading days, and see you in the next video. Thank you so much.